Ukrainian forces have been trying in the last few days to regain territory from the Russians, according to a senior U.S. defense official, who described them as able and willing to do so. Here's the situation on the ground. Counterattacks near the capital. A Ukrainian counterattack north and west of the capital appeared to have made some headway, jeopardizing Russian efforts to encircle Kyiv and threatening the ability of Russian forces to resupply the forward units that are exposed to the north of the city. Retake Makariv. One such area is Makariv, a strategic town 30 miles 48 kilometers west of Kyiv. After days of fighting, Ukrainian forces regained control of the town, the Armed Forces of Ukraine said in a Facebook post Tuesday. Makariv had sustained significant damage from ongoing Russian airstrikes, with videos showing widespread devastation. If Ukrainian forces consolidate their control of Makariv, it will become more difficult for Russian forces to secure the western approaches to Kyiv and then push further south. North of Kyiv, there are also indications that Russian forces have suffered setbacks to the north of Kyiv in areas they have held almost since the beginning of the invasion. A brief video geolocated showed Ukrainian troops walking in the town of Moshun, about 20 miles 35 kilometers north of the capital. Ukrainian drone video geolocated during the weekend showed the destruction of Russian armor in the same area. Flooding of Irpin River. Satellite images from Monday showed growing flooding from the Irpin River, that a dam along the Dnieper River was flooding the Irpin River basin and its tributaries. The river is critical to the Russian advance toward Kyiv. If the Russians cannot cross it, they can't take Kyiv from the west. It's unclear how the dam began flooding, whether the gates were opened on purpose by the Ukrainians, or it was hit by a military strike. Borodyanka, some 12 miles 20 kilometers north of Makariv is the town of Borodyanka, which has been held by Russian and Chechen forces since early in the campaign. If the Ukrainians were to take Borodyanka, forward Russian units could be cut off. The battlefield is fluid, and the Russians could reverse recent losses. But if the Ukrainians hold Makariv and extend their control over the area, Russian positions between the town and Kyiv would become vulnerable, further impeding their goal of pushing south beyond the main east-west highway to encircle Kyiv. Kherson and Mykolaiv. A senior U.S. defense official said Ukrainians are fighting to take back the southern city of Kherson, as well as pushing Russian forces from the northeast of Mykolaiv to have to reposition south of the city. The official cautioned that the U.S. cannot say whether these moves are part of a larger operational plan by the Ukrainians or not, but called the Ukrainian defense nimble and agile.